Welcome to the Weird Girls Club with Niamh
and Amy.
Now grab a cuppa
Or something stronger.
and let's get into it.
Hello.
Well, technically, I should actually be singing like Adele.
Hello.
Hello from the podcast.
Ooh,
That wasn't good, but I just thought of on the spot, you know.
Oh, original queens over here.
Original. Have to take my glasses off for this. Woo.
Oh.
Um,
Get those eyes out, Flora.
Yeah, fucking.
Eyelashes so foul.
Yeah, they're hanging off.
I can barely see.
And she was like, "Oh my
Can
god!"
someone please tell me why I continue to wear contact lenses?
Like what made you start wearing contact lenses? Was it just because sometimes you get sick of glasses? Like, I know on nights out and all, I'm like, oh, I wish I had contact lenses and I didn't, like, because sometimes you have to pick between be pretty or be blind.
Yeah.
I'm not saying people that wear glasses aren't pretty, but on a night out when you've done your nice makeup and stuff.
I always wanted to get like laser eye surgery, and always I wanted laser eye surgery, and then as soon as I was 18 I went for a consultation and my eyesight's so bad I don't qualify to get laser eye surgery.
Oh my god, no, that makes me
How
so
sad is that?
I was about to say if you do, I do it, but no, that just
I
gives me a
can't do
perfect
it.
excuse not to ever do it.
I've been for a consultation, can't do it. It's going to be my 18th birthday present, but no, can't do it.
Well, do you know what? I actually like it when you wear your glasses as well.
Thanks, so. Do you know what? I like them more now. I like legit wearing glasses since I'm about 1.
Oh my god, no, I love kids that wear
Yeah.
glasses. Do you remind me of Stuart Little? You know the little boy in Stuart Little?
My God, yeah.
Oh my god, like he was like the cutest kid. No, I love kids that wear glasses.
As a kid,
think
I
they're so cute.
hated wearing glasses. I used to get bullied in school for wearing glasses.
Well, do you know
And
what?
now it's such a fucking trend, so all you need to piss off. You don't like wear glasses if you have a prescription. I don't care.
Yeah, remember the day? Do you remember the days like on Bebo when people used to have the 3D glasses
And
out
used
of
to pop
cinema?
the lens out. Oh my god. Frustrate me.
Amy's like, I wish I could do it for fashion.
I'm so fucking triggered of all the people that used to slag you for wearing glasses in school. Then were wearing poxy €2 glasses out of the cinema with the lenses popped out of them. I swear I used to want to go around swinging fists.
I can't say I didn't do it.
Oh, I did do it as well, but I wore glasses, so I mean I was allowed. But like the ginger pricks down the road who used to slag me for wearing glasses, then going around wearing them, you wanted to make them eat them. I'm sorry.
Can you afford the poxy lenses?
No, you triggered me when you asked me why I was wearing contacts. I was like, no, but
So this episode's called Amy's Rants.
Amy's triggered as usual.
Triggered.
Bleeding all stuff. But I think when did I even start? I originally started wearing contacts. Like I think I'm wearing them years, but I remember when I first got them, it was so weird, and I didn't like them. They kept falling off my fingers when I was trying to put them in.
Oh.
They were like so hard. So then I stopped wearing them for ages, and then I bit the bullet and I went and I bought an actual packet.
So when you go to get contact lenses, do they just give you one pair, or what way does?
No, so I buy daily disposables. So when I get a pack for a month. So there's like 30 pairs. But because I don't wear them every day, they actually last me around 2 to 3 months.
Oh.
Where you can get pairs
So
that are reusable, so you take them out and put them in a container and you wash them. I don't have the time for that. I don't have the skills for that. I don't have the patience for that. If you buy them contacts and you successfully use them contacts, you deserve a fucking medal. Because I still to this day, round of applause for you. But I still to this day, after about 5 years of wearing contact lenses, still drops them. They just wiggle off your finger. They're so fucking annoying. Even today, I think I dropped one today, put it in.
Do you think
I put it in backwards. No, the ones I got over here, I ordered offline, and I just ballparked me prescription, so they are a bit big for me eye.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
They're me prescription, but they're a bit bigger than me actual eyeball. So these ones, I find they always stick to the lid when you peel the plastic thing off.
Right.
So then you're almost putting them on inside out or like backwards. Like the part that's meant to be outside to the open, like that would touch your eyelid, is flipped and touching your eyeball. So then you put it on, you're there for a few minutes blinking, because sometimes it takes you a minute and you're like, right, okay, that's still not settling. I had like done a little bit of makeup and then I was like, I need to change this contact out on inside out, because I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Because where back home you used to be able to tell, because there used to be like a ridge on it and you could see a bit of blue. Where on this one, no matter what side it fucking goes, it has a ridge with blue, and I'm like, how am I supposed to know if this is inside out? You keep flipping inside the packet before I open you. How am I
You're
supposed to
set up for failure.
Yeah.
Well, that was a very
But I have an eye test. My first eye test in about 2 years on Sunday, Valentine's Day. Anybody got plans? Because I'm going for an eye test.
Oh my god, hon.
How exciting!
honey, what? Like, calm down. You're too excited. I can't keep up with you, dear.
I know.
Like,
I know.
that's the most
When this
exciting
goes out,
thing.
it actually won't be Valentine's Day. It'll be a week after. But hey ho, we're living in the future.
Exactly. We're living in the year 2000.
I wish you mentioned it, not me.
I know, because I'm allowed to mention it, but you're not.
Well, you're not allowed to mention Shrek.
No, you never said I wasn't. You said I'm not allowed to
you
sing
know what?
Hello
I
by
make
Adele
these-
anymore. But the minute I opened the podcast, I done it.
You
So
did that today. You did that today.
I know, but
And
yeah,
the
that was a
whole
very
3 minutes ago.
extreme very abrupt into the episode.
But yeah, was actually no. When did you start wearing glasses? Were you ever bullied for wearing glasses?
I was never bullied for wearing glasses. No, I'm bullied
was.
more now. My sisters tell me I look like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, I actually do. No, I'm joking.
Get out. This
Yeah.
podcast now done.
Get out. Goodbye.
It's
And
not
she
called the
go-
Weird Girls Club. It's called the Weird Girl Club now. Just name. Singular.
How fucking dare you? How fucking dare
Sorry, it's called the Weird Girls Club with Amy and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello, children.
Hello, Dee Right, we need to stop doing impressions on this.
Oh, we do, because we're
podcast.
fucking terrible. Terrible.
But
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
ever had to wear a patch, actually? Well,
A
we're on the
patch?
subject. Yeah.
no, like a patch over
Not
my
like
eye.
a pirate patch, like a patch for your bleeding glasses.
Oh, I thought you meant like a smoker's patch or something. I was like, what? That was a
We're
very
on the
random
subject
question.
of glasses and contact lenses.
No, I've never had to.
Oh, I used to. I think, like, I used to get
I know
bullied in
people
school
that
for
have had to like.
I used to have to wear one in school, but I never wanted to put it on. And there was another girl that had to wear one as well. And this sounds so terrible, but so obviously both of us kind of got bullied for wearing glasses or whatever, so I never wanted to wear my patch. And I remember one time the teacher sat me beside her, and I was going mad because I didn't want to be associated with her because we were both bullied for wearing glasses.
So
Now,
hold
I'm
on,
talking
they just
about-
have to wear a patch over the same eye? Or was she left and you
Oh,
right?
I
So if you
can't
sat
even
together, you were like
remember.
one pair of eyes.
I actually can't remember. But I remember,
love
like,
to know that.
I feel bad now where obviously she doesn't even remember me, and I honestly don't even know, like, I can't think of her name. But I used to be like, oh my god, I don't want to be associated with her. Like, she
She
wears
should
a
have been-
patch and glasses. So did fucking I. But because we were bullied for that, it was like, no, like, I want to be disassociated with fucking glasses and patches. And now I'm sitting beside a girl that also wears a glasses and patch. I was
see-
literally 6. Like, isn't this terrible? No wonder
Like
I have
that teacher,
anxiety.
had an agenda putting the two of
She
you.
did.
I bet you, like, it was probably a patch over your like left eye, patch over her right. You should put
And
you
she
beside
would-
each other, and then you
Right
look
face on the desk, and she
So-
would have a little Google.
like there's 4 eyes sitting there, but there's only 2 of them that can actually see.
Definitely.
Oh god,
wish I could
that's
remember.
terrible though. Like, what the hell?
Isn't it
The
so
kids,
stupid what kids bully
Kids
people over?
are
like,
actually so cruel.
but it's also so stupid that then like you take that with you in life for no reason.
Like, do you
Like
does
now I wouldn't go out on a night out without wearing contact lenses.
What?
I know, isn't that so weird?
Who gives a shit? You're having a
Exactly.
good time. Who literally cares? Like,
I know, it's so weird.
but sorry, I'm messing with my hair right now because I have too much of it, and it's actually just annoying.
And
me.
your
I
hair's
don't- I
so
just-
fucking long.
I'm literally like Pocahontas. You know, when she's like, look, we were watching the other week
Around
when
the
she's on,
riverbed.
when
Oh
she's
yeah, legit like Rapunzel. I wouldn't even.
7 a.m. the usual morning lineup. Probably gonna be getting done for
Did you
like.
ever watch
copyright.
the Barbie versions of the princess movies? Oh my god, they were so good.
Yes.
She used to paint on the wall and she could
Yes.
walk through it. She had the purple dragon.
Yes. Was that the one where she was like an artist and she was stuck up in the tower and her
Yeah.
stepma had like this dragon that she used to fly around the
Yeah.
tower on? Are
And-
you joking? The extras
Oh my
on
God,
that
I love
DVD were about like a girl artist, and I told myself I'm gonna be an artist when I'm older because I used to watch that.
I love that film. And her best friend was like the dragon, which was like the kid dragon of the evil stepma's dragon. And she painted one day with like berries from the garden, and then she was able to walk through and meet the prince. And
We literally
Oh,
sound
I
like
need
we're
to
on
watch that film.
shrooms, you know that?
I know.
Like, it was this stepdragon, this purple
No,
stepdragon's
it's such a
dragon.
good film. Or like what was the other one?
The
The
Barbie ones
Swan
are so
Lake and all.
good.
I can't find them anywhere. I tried to find them.
I'll
They're not
try-
on Netflix, not on like nothing.
What will
They
you
were
do if I
so
find it?
good. Oh, honestly, hit the floor. Oh, like, what's that?
I
drag
meant
called
like
in
what's
RuPaul's
in it
Drag
for.
Race? What's in it for you? You can watch it with me. What do you mean? What do you want me to do?
What
Make you dinner?
What will you do if I find it? I'll hit the floor.
Get on the floor. Don't stop, keep it moving.
Do you remember the Barbie ad for the scooter, and it was like, bike, bike, school, school, roll, roll, beep, beep. Let's go, Barbie girl. Scoot, scoot.
No,
bang,
do you know
bang.
what? I love the Bratz films, but I was more of a... Oh, I love the Barbie films, but I was more of a Bratz doll person.
Oh,
Like,
you
I
were
had all the
obsessed with Bratz dolls.
I am. I had them... Oh my god, I used to have this Bratz van that turned into a fashion stage. And the remote control car with the sunroof. Oh my god, yeah. With
Like, who doesn't?
No, I actually had a real radio in it and all.
Oh my god, that sounded so weird. Why did I sound American when I go,
don't know.
oh my god, oh my god.
I think
I had something like that, and the radio actually worked in it.
That's what I just said, ladies
I
and
think I had
gentlemen.
that. Why is that bringing back like?
It was like a winey
memory.
red colour. And it legit had about 2 seats because it was like
I
a
can't remember the
convertible
colour,
sports
but I remember being like, oh, this like toy car like has a.
and their hairbrushes used to be in the shape of stars.
Yeah, who doesn't love a doll with an abnormally big head?
Me, because I can relate with my big head.
Yeah, my head's
No,
bigger
and
than
the
yours.
film and all. The real
life version?
like the real life action one. There's also other cartoon films. Oh my god, I just love Bratz so much, so much. I legit
What
want
was
to be
the
a Bratz.
Bratz song?
With a passion for fashion, something like that. I know that was a slogan. Passion for fashion.
Were they the ones that they had big
Chloe,
feet as well, didn't they?
Jade, yeah. So their shoes, you used to be able to take their feet off because they were all different shoes, and they were like the chunky heels. Sasha, Jade, Chloe, Jasmine.
What am I even saying? I used to have like
sister.
not the full size Bratz. I used to have remember the mini Bratz. They were down with yours,
the
and they had them in
sisters.
the bias. And it was like I remember
You used to have
Cameron.
full size of them.
I remember
Yeah.
Cameron because I remember I tried to melt his head with a candle. And I physically remember this, and then I got him on like a certain day, and that night I held his head over a candle, and
Doing
obviously
a seance, trying to find a boyfriend.
like his head, like his hair went all cindery,
Yeah, I'm
and
not surprised.
I was
Not surprised.
sobbing. Like, what was I expecting? Like, I'm holding his head, like dangling him over a candle,
Over a bleeding candle.
and I was crying because his hair went all like the ends of it went all like cindery because it was on fucking fire. Like,
Jesus.
but yeah, my god, some of these conversations now
I know.
make me feel mad old. Like,
I love Bratz
feel like
dolls.
I'm fucking.
I'd love to start collecting them again.
I dare you to.
I would, but I just can't afford to.
I have all like I have all the dolls of like minis of the Rugrats, like every single one of them in the Rugrats.
I don't know if I ever had them.
Oh my god,
I
I'm
know at one
and they're in a
point they
Barney
had, like,
lunchbox at home.
Do you know in the film, the first film, and they had it wasn't like a pram. Was it a pram? It was something, man. It was Raptor, the dragon. So
Raptor.
Tommy was in it, and they used to all like when you were going through the forest.
Yeah.
I used to have that and like the little action figures. I think
Sorry, but the Rugrats movie when they get lost.
when they go
in
to
the-
Paris, when they go to Paris is the best one. They meet Kimmy's little sister.
Yeah, I love that one, but I just love the bit in the one where they're in the
And,
jungle.
and Angelica's like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna
find
get you. Come on, Cynthia. I'm gonna get you,
And
get
she's
you,
on her
get you,
skates,
get you.
and I think Spike is running, and she's like skating down this bleeding mucky.
Oh, I love
it's such
the-
a good film.
Do you ever see the TikTok and it's like Angelica's voice and it's like people like that are like over talking it, and it's like it's like Chucky going, "What's wrong, Angelica?" And she's like, "Huh, nothing." And he's like, "What's wrong?" And I just can't remember the rest of it. But it's like,
I think I actually might have
oh,
seen
what the like? I have to play it because it's literally
she's
it's
so
literally
iconic, like,
air
such
life,
a melt,
like right
such
now.
a melt. But I don't know what I actually watched recently, the Rugrats and the Wild Thornberries crossover movie.
Sorry, but I remember my dad brought me to see that and he snored the whole cinema down and I was so embarrassed. But it was such a good film. But this is the Angelica
I
one.
love the Wild Thornberries.
Don't you like it, Angelica? No, thanks. I'm too old for that silly kid stuff. Too old? Yeah, I got responsibilities now. Responsibilities? That means I'm not allowed to have fun anymore for the rest of my life.
That's basically
How
our life
fucking
right now.
relatable.
So the Rugrats were
Angelica Pickle was woke as fuck.
like she was spitting truths at what age? In the 90s.
How old was she actually meant to be?
About 7, 6.
I suppose that is all of our attitudes are 7 when we think we're so fucking so old.
She can't
because
even
we
say
flip
the
phones
word
with
right.
bleeding butterfly charms hanging out of them.
Oh god. Like you used to think, remember you were in primary school and you used to think you were in the big girls class then when you had to stay until 2:30 instead of 1:30.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no, you're in the big girls class now. You don't go home until
Or when,
2:40.
and then like when you used to go into the like junior orphan yard and you'd be minding them, you'd have this little high vis vest on for half an hour, thinking you're an adult and you could tell the little kids what to do. And then you'd get into secondary school and it's like, you're a small little fish now.
No, do you know what it was? In primary school when you had to do that, it was secretly child labour.
Yeah.
Because nobody else
I didn't get
wanted.
paid for that. I didn't get a chocolate muffin. I got no farmer reward.
Them chocolate muffins were mint. I remember.
Oh my god, do you remember Golden Time?
No, what's that?
On Fridays where you used to like do fun stuff in primary school, but if you were bald, you didn't get to do. You had to sit there and watch everybody else do. Sorry, but would that even get away with today?
Well, like, I remember I was in school before, and like primary school, there was more. This is actually a good story.
Oh, go on. We love a good story.
So,
do you want to move into your mic there so the ladies and gentlemen can hear?
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Whenever
doing me hair like.
Whipping your hair back and forth.
No, I'm doing my hair like a rugrat right now, so I look like Bleeding Kimmy. I was basically.
Kimmy like that.
I love Kimmy. So I was in primary school and we were in the yard, and obviously I think I was in like senior infants. Like I couldn't be older than like 6. I say I'm just estimating 6. Yeah, I'd say 6, and I'll never forget. We weren't allowed. There was like loads of flowers in the yard, like, and we weren't allowed to pick them. And I remember there was daffodils, right? And we weren't allowed to pick them, right?
Love a good daffodil.
And one of my friends at the time picked the daffodil and she handed it to me, and I was like, oh no, like don't give me this, like if the teacher in the yard sees me. Yeah. So I, being an absolute idiot, like she throws it at me, so I hid it under my jacket, but was sticking out the top of the jacket, like under my chin, like great at hiding the flower, Niamh. Like, anyway, teacher finds out who was on the yard. She gives out murder, and then they tried to get me to I think it was the next day. They tried to get me to face the wall for the whole lunch on my knees. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
I'm not gonna name
and shame. Name and shame.
No, I'm not
name
going to.
Name and shame or kick your shins. Name and shame.
They tried to make me face the wall indoors, like outside the staff room, on my knees, face the wall, like for the whole, like, and like what was lunch break at that time? Like 30-40 minutes, like
legit 40 minutes.
They wanted me to do that, and then I think my dad found out, and my dad ran muck through the school. He had nearly the nuns crying. It was run by nuns, like, so he had nearly the nuns crying, like he was on a mad. He was like, don't you dare, and all blah blah blah, like I'll never, like it's pierced into my brain. Like my dad did not let them get away with anything. Like he was like, no, but then it turned out, like I wasn't aware, like I was a kid, like I didn't know, like, oh, this is wrong, like this is what they're doing is wrong. Like to me, they were just not letting me go out and play with the other kids in the yard, like, but I didn't understand why they were trying to get me to face the wall on my knees. But then that was the same day, like, so my dad collected me, I think I must have told him. So he stormed through the school going mad, like blah blah blah. And then the next day, they actually didn't let me go out to the yard, and they made me do sums on my knees outside the staff room.
What? No, you need to name the skill, because if you listen, you cannot send your kids to school. Fucking name them. What are you going to do? Sue you? They're probably all halfway dead. This isn't Sister Act. Name and shame the skill.
No, I refuse.
Name the skill.
No.
Niamh lived in Crumlin, so it's in Crumlin somewhere, run by nuns. Don't care. You're not even editing this out.
No, it's not. It's out up in Tala.
Oh, Tala, Jesus Christ.
I'm only joking. But, yeah, they made me do, like, and at the time... No, it wasn't Loretta. But at the time,
Assumption?
At the time, I didn't even, like, when you're that young, you don't even know, like, what, you're just being told what to do. I was more upset that I couldn't go out and play.
Mom Road?
No.
For fuck's sake.
But
I can't think of any more.
But yeah, isn't that hilarious? Like,
no, it's not fucking
like,
hilarious.
looking back, it's more,
but
I was so oblivious at the time. It's only kind of a while later, I'm like, oh, do you remember they did that?
And I'm like, when you're older, you look back and you're like, that's fucking wrong.
Anyway, I remember going home and telling me dad, like, no, I think me dad was like, did you get to go out and play today? Obviously.
And you're like, no.
And I was like,
maybe
no.
Do sums on me
they had me doing sums and like on the floor. And I just remember me dad's face. He was like, get your fucking coat on, I'm going back up to this fucking school.
Do you know what? I actually hate Irish non-teachers. Hate them with a passion.
And not all of them are bad.
No, don't give a fuck. They allow the others to do what they're doing.
What do you mean?
Like allowing that to happen. Like, what the fuck? You were 6 years old. 6 years old.
Yeah.
6 years. Like that. Like, I'm sorry. Even if that was being early 2000s,
it's like you want.
It was. It's like, how is that ever fucking allowed? And the ones that were half alright, I'm sorry. No, you watched it happen.
Like, that's not how you like teach kids. Because still to this day, I didn't know it was wrong.
That's what I'm saying. It's only when you look back and think if that happened now, you'd fucking kick up more.
I could just remember my
dad
going
be shut down.
I remember with the teachers crying because my dad was giving out.
Crying. You should have fucking put water on our knees and sat her in the fucking corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know what my dad said after, like, when he went back up again, because he wouldn't let me go in, so.
Have you ever moved schools, actually?
No. Well, obviously when you come from primary to secondary, but other than that, no. Have you?
Yeah, I moved, maybe like 2 months into second class, I moved schools to where I was living, and then moved then from that school to secondary school.
Well, that was alright.
Yeah, so it wasn't
Did
too
you,
bad.
like, did you not mind moving, or were you excited to move, like?
At the start, when I first moved house, I didn't want to move school, but then I realised everyone here bullies you for wearing glasses anyways, why do you want to stay here?
She's like, they're fucking
Yeah,
same
it's like, why the
everywhere.
fuck do you want to stay in this stupid school? But then I'd obviously made friends on my road and stuff like that, and they would have been in my class, so then I was like, oh, I want to move schools because I want to go to school with my friends.
Yeah.
And so then I was in like their class and stuff, and then it was grand. Then I kind of liked primary school. Hated secondary school.
I didn't really. I think looking back, I think I had a lot of anxiety in primary school. I remember first class in particular, and I remember just being. At the time, you don't know what it is, but I don't know if anyone else like this. But when you hear a certain song, it brings you back to that exact feeling. And mine is no, this kind of sounds so fucking weird. Like, but you know the song. Voulez-vous coucher à ce soir? Because that was the song at the time, and they used to like sing it in the yard and all. But that year in school, I remember just being so timid and like scared and nervous, because clearly the class was way too advanced for me. So the teacher was a bitch as well, so I was constantly like on edge. So it's me just being polite, saying like I was like in first class, I was clearly a stupid kid because I couldn't keep up with what. But then like all my friends stayed back, so I was in a new class with new kids. Because they used to do middle infants when we were in primary school, but they got rid. Like I know my two older sisters did middle infants, so it was junior infants, middle infants, senior infants, first class. Yeah.
Or middle infants wasn't around when I was.
Yeah, no, they got rid of it, but
it was
just
like creche, senior infants. No, creche,
like
junior,
preschool,
senior,
like
full.
But they got rid of it the year I was supposed to do it. But so what all the other parents done was, because there was a difference in age, like, so they didn't want their kids making their communions like not even 7, like they would have just been like, so some of them would have still been 6 or whatever way it worked out. They kept them back in senior infants, so they kept all my friends back in senior infants, but I went on to first class.
Oh,
so I was in a class with all these kids I didn't know. The class was like, they were all older than me. It was way too advanced. Like, I was copying the person. I still know the fella. I used to copy his work. Like,
oh my god,
the stuff was like reading comprehensions, and I remember saying like, I can barely read. Like,
no,
and like, I just remember that year, looking back, you don't know what that feeling is when you're that age.
It's mad when you look back, because you're always like, when did I get anxiety? And I'm sorry, like, I'm riddled since a kid was anxiety. I was fucking born when I came out of the womb anxious.
Like, I think you definitely get older when you get older. Like, when you get older, you definitely get worse.
Like, I know, like, caffeine and all enhances it, but I'm sorry, like, if my ma says to me, Amy, why have you had 3 coffees and you have anxiety? You gave me anxiety when you got birthed. Like, this coffee is not going to get rid of it now. Like the
worst thing this coffee can give me is a fucking heart attack.
Yeah,
and at least I'll get over that heart attack, hopefully. I won't never get over this anxiety.
No, literally, because I've always been, like, a real quiet kid.
No, you're, like, even when I first met you, like, you were quiet. But I'm like a chatterbox. If I'm comfortable. If I'm not, like, comfortable, I can be, like, quiet or just like keep it. Like, it depends, really. It depends how comfortable I am with you. So like, you don't want to be comfortable around me, because I'll literally like clap her the ears off you. Like,
oh seriously, what would you think I'm in a podcast? Fucking dragged here every week to record.
Yeah, by the scruff. But it's mad though, isn't it, when you think, well, like, you don't know when you're younger what them feelings are, and then it's not till you look back. Like that song, Voulez-vous coucher, like that's that so makes random. Like that gives, when I hear that song, that literally gives me. I sound like an absolute whack job, but that gives really me anxiety. No, I can listen to it. I'm not going to start bursting out crying or anything, but it gives me that feeling of like, oh, that was the feeling I had.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Because it reminds me of it, you know what I mean? Isn't that weird though?
I don't think I have a song that, like, whenever I think of school though, it's just like, traumatic. Although, you know what, when I went to the new secondary school, it wasn't even like bad, it was grand. It was more then when it was like came to summer and you were going out and it was like in this new house and you were like trying to make friends and all. That was like the biggest thing. I remember when we moved, obviously I didn't notice at the time, but on the road it was real quiet.
Yeah.
There was a lot of older people. There wasn't many kids. And I remember my ma always saying years later, she's like, I was so anxious you weren't going to make friends because there was no one on the road. And we were actually minding my auntie's dog at the time. So I used to talk to a little Yorkshire Terrier named Jake. So I used to take him out on a walk, and I remember walking down the road one day, like I legit think that this was either the first or second day I was minding him, and a girl about 10 doors down was out in our garden with like another young fella from the road or whatever. She's like, oh my god, can I pet your dog and whatever, blah blah blah. And she pet the dog and we were talking, and now I was legit 8. No, not even 8, I was about 7. We were like about a month into my house, and then we became best friends, all because of that dog.
Go on, give her name a shout. Go on.
Emily, if you're listening. Hi. Me first friend.
Hey, Emily.
No, but I wonder if she actually doesn't. But anyways,
Do you still talk?
yeah. Like we still live on the same road. Like my ma still lives in that house, and she lives in like our nanny's house at the time. But then like when I got a house, and we legit like live in a triangle. Like my ma, her ma, and nanny. It's very cute. But yeah, still talk.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. And then my ma and home are then like
You're a
friends,
true friend. If you don't know what that song is, you're not true.
No, you're not a true one, gal. But
No,
yeah.
that song's in my head now.
But I'm like, imagine if that, like, if my auntie hadn't, it's like the butterfly effect, right? If my auntie hadn't booked that holiday and went away, we wouldn't have minded our dog. I wouldn't have brought the dog on a walk and wouldn't have met Emily.
Yeah.
Probably would have never made friends on that fucking big long road.
And like, it probably prepped you like moving schools and stuff and moving houses
Yeah,
and stuff
so-
for when you moved here.
Yeah, actually.
Without even knowing, do you know what I mean? It's all about adapting, isn't it?
Subconsciously helped, yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, it's mad the anxiety struggles. For like no reason even as a kid, like, it's weird.
But it's just, it's mad how like you can go like a few days and be like, oh my god, like was that just a bad patch? And then all of a sudden it's like literally you're nearly pulling your nails out of your fingers, or scraping your can't sleep. Like I am like I'm the biggest overthinker, like, and it's so fucking annoying. Like
Same. I'm so bad. I do have bleeding conversations that don't even happen. Stress myself over stupid.
yeah, because you're thinking like, what if this was
You
said?
think
Like,
of every sort of possibility, like solution, scenario.
yeah,
Jesus, it's exhausting.
like anxiety is. Do you know what
If
though?
you don't have anxiety, I'm sorry, we are actually succeeding in life.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I love. Did you take your shoes off to tiptoe into the bathroom? Sorry if anyone's wondering what we're laughing at. That was Aaron creeping out. You need to go into the other room.
Podcast location change this week.
And in mine, yeah, I'm quite liking this. I do like our. I do like our usual setup, obviously, but it's not a bad. It went a lot more smoother, I think.
Oh yeah, it didn't take a half an hour to bleed and wind up the mics onto the to the bleeding window ledge.
But hopefully,
oh yeah, I'm going to get a dining table tomorrow.
I'm more excited than you. I don't even live there.
I know you were like, oh my god, can we record the podcast here? I'm like, yeah. That's
Yeah, well, we won't say too much.
No, Jesus.
Yeah, we'll
can't
keep.
spill this beans.
Can't spill the beans. Like we have
Although
few.
by the time this is out, I've already got it. Like I'm
that's
getting it
true.
tomorrow, and this episode's
But
going out in like a week and a half.
Well, we might have like another like announcement thingy that we're not going to. Amy's looking at me so confused right now. We literally.
Sorry, but I have no idea what she's talking
like
about.
we were talking about it earlier, and two was like, "Oh my god, yeah."
Sorry, no, not picking up what I'm putting down.
Hold on, I just have to like mouth it to her. Like, just like think of happy thoughts, rainbows, cakes, and things.
Wait. Yeah.
That might
I
probably
think
picked me up like whispering that, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what she's talking about.
So I think we might do like something with that, because I think that would be really fun.
Or probably not, because we're riddled about anxiety. Hey.
But maybe it could be about anxiety. Dun dun dun! All the pieces fall. But
Any more? How was your week? Any more little topics?
Me
We
week.
spent like 25 minutes talking about anxiety and being bullied.
Oh god, yeah, this is such a positive podcast right here.
We hope you all have a great week.
Oh jeez, I just hit the mic. Sorry about that, people. I love making them feel mad awkward. He was saying earlier that they'll probably just come out when we're doing it and just stare at him.
I think you make him feel uncomfortable in his own home.
Oh, I know. He loves me really, but
Too funny.
what were we saying? Oh yeah, this
As-
has been a very positive
Yeah,
podcast.
because I talked about being bullied for like the first 5 minutes wearing glasses, and then we talked about anxiety in school. So it's a bit fun.
Yeah, but anxiety is always going to be a topic you can talk about.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ.
Like, how was me week? You asked me. Me week has been bleeding anxiety riddled.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
this was a
reverse
bad
it.
week.
Wind it up and back it up, reverse it.
I think me and you text literally every day.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
yeah.
all this week we were like, is it Friday yet?
It just needed to be Friday, and guess what? Today is Friday.
Woo! I love how we wrote in cute to get like, who? What we should have like. Hold on, we have to announce that properly. You have to announce that like with a song. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm dancing when there's literally not me.
No, me either. And I love how like you're probably gonna leave all this in because it's gonna be really funny, and then we're gonna redo the same thing we said 10 seconds ago. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So we're actually will we let them know when we're recording this? Yeah. So we're recording this the long weekend, so you're gonna hear about a week and a half later.
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday then.
Cut the music. Okay.
I love how like that's the second clip you've played into the microphone, and I just hope to God it picks up.
I know. It's probably gonna be like.
So I'm like,
But if anyone is listening on Friday then, Saturday, we hope you have like a good weekend.
yeah.
But if you're on a Monday,
It's a long weekend,
we
and
pray you
I
have a good
find-
week.
I don't know if anybody else is.
Oh
like
my god,
this.
I love your t-shirt.
Thanks. You know what you say this every time you see me wear it?
Was it always that colour?
Like this beige caramel colour, yeah. It was.
Was it?
Yeah, and you said it last time I was
Oh
wearing
my god, I love it. It's so cute. It's like a Peter Pan t-shirt. It's really
Yeah,
cute.
it has Tinkerbell. It's from Zara and it has the little the alphabet blocks on it.
Is she sitting on top of
That's
him?
cute.
Super cute.
But yeah, does anyone else find like the week before a long weekend is so fucking long and hard? Like everything goes wrong that could go wrong.
Like, I literally thought the soundtrack to this week was Hello Darkness, my old friend.
or oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Did you like?
What, the ending of that on me was very
You didn't hit the high notes, honey.
give me a song try hit a high note, that'd be funny.
Hello.
Which
Since
one?
you love to sing it. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, but which part does she go high? It's like hello from the outside. This probably I thought it was gonna like blast the mic out. Yeah, no, Adele is amazeballs.
Or do you know what you could sing? What? Oh, what?
She's gonna pick a fucking opera song. Watch me bleeding.
Susan Boyle. I have it. No joke.
I dreamed a dream of time gone by.
No.
Of life. That was the song to the week. If life is not worth living.
Oh Jesus! This week I didn't feel
I
like
dreamed
anyways.
a dream of time gone by. I'm so sorry for all these songs.
We love a good song. Boy, yeah.
But how was your week been? Like you asked me and I was like, mine was anxiety riddled.
Mine was a bit the same. Sprinkle a little bit of migraines. A little bit tired.
Oh,
You know what? I
lovely.
actually went to sleep early, like 2 nights, but was still exhausted. Like I just, you know what? Whether I get 10 hours or 2 hours of sleep,
Doesn't
I'm
make-
just the fucking same.
Doesn't make a difference.
What is the point?
Like I what was it last night? I was drained, as you may know. I was drained, and Aaron was like, "We have a cup of tea, and we'll watch some."
So long, maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Oh, I should have made you a cup of tea.
And I, do you know what? Oh my god! When I was in the office the other day, I found a bag of tea bags in my drawer. I was like, even more tea bags.
Oh yeah, spill the tea.
Still the tea, sis.
Last night I was obviously drained, and Aaron was like, "Oh, we'll like watch Law and Order, and we'll have a cup of tea or whatever, blah blah blah." We watched one episode of Law and Order, and I fell asleep out on like the whole episode of the second one. Aaron was like, "Right, Niamh, we'll just go into bed," like. But then I couldn't go to sleep, and I got into bed. I ended up coming back out into the sitting room until 3:30.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm the same. Like, I think 2 nights I went to sleep early, and then 2 nights I went to sleep like much later. But
what are you laughing at?
I'm now just laughing because now I'm trying to think how I get this in.
Oh.
Oh wait, we can cut this a little bit out and I'll go back to that conversation because I just realised that it's like 20 minutes. Are we going to record for much longer to put the ad in? Because I don't know if we can slot it in.
I can try slot it in. I can even like.
I know in the last episode I went right, so it's time for the ad. and then you put it in.
Yeah, well, this one I can even, like if we're just like laughing or something, I can like mute the mic for like 2 seconds. Like another way I can cut like the sound out and then just put the
I
ad
only
in.
thought that as it got 30 minutes, and I was like, shit, I don't know if we're gonna like go for another half an hour and it's in the middle.
Yeah. No, I'll find a spot. We go quiet a few times.
Right. Okay. So we could stick it in while you're looking for your song.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. I think 2 days this week I went to sleep early. 3 days I went to sleep early, and it's like it doesn't affect me. I'm still exhausted whether I get 10 hours sleep, and I'm like, how?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at how I realised how I was looking at you there because I know
You were actually just looking at me like you were looking through me like. This is a cool story, bro.
I was looking at you like I was so disinterested, but in my head I was like, if I feel I look like I look disinterested, does she think I look disinterested?
We don't care how long you sleep for.
But I know when you go sleep early, you literally like if I go sleep at 9 o'clock, I'll wake up at 1 and I'll be wide awake.
Yeah.
Or I'll wake up at 12 and it's just I can't go sleep. No, can I nap? Oh honey, I can nap
I had
for
an hour's nap
the
before I
heavens.
come up here, and my alarm's going off as if it was bleeding 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what the fuck?
You need a nap.
Oh,
Even talking about naps has me on.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I just can't believe it's a long weekend.
I know. Get your
It should be a long weekend every weekend. Like either Monday or Friday should actually be included in the weekend.
Oh
you
my
should
god,
not
yeah.
work on a Friday. Like you should work Monday to Thursday. And have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Friday does not count as the weekend if I do not have a day off work.
Imagine you only had to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, it's like that poll I put up today. Would you rather work 6 days or 3 days? Imagine only working 3 days a week.
Did you pick would you work 6 days to be a
Don't
billionaire?
tell me you picked 6 days to be a billionaire, did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh my god, so if anybody that doesn't know, I put up some polls on Friday. And one of the questions was, would you rather work 6 days a week and be a billionaire? I don't think I put forever in this, but it literally meant like you're going to be working 6 days a week for like forever. You're a billionaire though. Or would you rather work 3 days a week on an average wage? Did you pick 6 days a week?
I picked 6 days a week.
No, you
Because
fucking didn't.
I was thinking, not even mind it, I don't think I'd get me work done in 3 days. I'd be on a never-ending cycle of things I'll never get done.
But after them 3 days, you don't give a fuck. No,
but I
it's
do,
not- it's
because
not
I
even
care too much.
but it's not even necessarily you have your job now. Whatever your job is, you only need to work. Like that's your schedule is 3 days a week. Like Monday to Wednesday is your job.
I'm
but you
shocked
still get
you-
let's say your average wage is $50,000 a year. You get $50,000 a year for working 3 days a week. I'm sorry. What?
I don't know. Like
I pick that, and like I pick money every time. Every time I pick money, but no, I would do not to work.
Can't put a price on time off.
Yeah.
That's what your man always says.
This was my thought was, right? I could get an Airbnb for like the 3 days near my job. Well, not I actually work remotely, so I wouldn't even. Let's say I'm constantly working remotely. Could just travel. You don't need to live in a house. You just constantly get Airbnbs. Like, and you don't have to pay for electricity, Wi-Fi, nothing. Or if I did have to go to the office, my thought process was you get an Airbnb for 3 days. What? Like near where my office is, probably about $50 to $80 a night.
Would
And
you
you
just
just
live out Airbnbs your whole life?
Yeah, probably till I retired. Yeah.
Oh, why no?
No, because I'm just thinking like you could travel so much. Like if you only work 3 days a week, you could go down to New York, you could go to Calgary, you could go wherever. Like you could like what? It's about 2-3 hours to like Cuba or something.
You like really thought about this answer.
No, but I just thought I love to travel, so I'd rather have 4 days a week every week off. So I could do things.
Like if you think of it that way,
Like if
I
you
could
have
work
to, you have to work 6 days a week, 9 to 5. What are you actually gonna do with your $1 billion?
with me $1 billion.
Have a
After I work every day, I can fucking jet off to Italy if I want in my private jet and jet back.
So you're gonna.
So I can go for pizza in
No,
Italy.
wait. So Niamh lives in Canada. So Niamh's working from 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening. Let's say 5:30.
No, you didn't say 9 to 5.
I said you work 6 days a week. Like you work full time 6 days a week.
Yeah, well, you didn't leave them details
No,
in.
well that was part. Like that's clearly part of the details. You work.
But
6
like,
days a week,
is it
you're
without
full-time.
vacation days?
We have 2 weeks off. Like your statutory holidays.
So you'd still have your statutory holidays.
yeah. You
But
have
then
2 weeks off.
Imagine them 2 weeks with $1 billion.
No, I couldn't care. You could probably save pocket $1 billion working 3 days a week. You don't have to commute 3 days a week.
I know. I just like to have the option of $1 billion.
No. I
Work hard, play hard.
couldn't imagine being a billionaire and having to work fucking 6 days a week. Because it's not like
Most of the people do.
No, well, obviously the like
Elon
Bill,
Musk does.
Bill Gates and bleeding Elon Musk never have a day off. But it's
You're
like,
not allowed to mention any of them again.
I've never mentioned Bill Gates before. But
Oh,
like,
he's new.
you're working in your job now,
Mm-hmm.
but you just happen to have you happen to be a billionaire. You're not the owner. You're not like Kim Kardashian has a great life and working 24/7 is posting on Instagram, doing an ad, making.
So
collections.
basically,
You
it
have
is
your job.
you work 6 days but get paid well, or work 3 days and get an average
Let's just
pay.
say you inherit the money, but you work 6 days a week. Like you have to work 6 days full time.
What was the most popular answer? Because I think mine.
I'm actually gonna
I
check.
think mine was.
No, I think mine was. I don't know. I
Place your
forgot
bets,
last time
people.
I checked.
Place your bets.
Let's find it. Oh my god, yours did win. 61% said work 6 days a week and be a billionaire, and 39% said work 3 days a week for average salary. Crazy. Crazy. I actually can't believe you all.
What can I say?
A few people I know actually voted for that.
Follow the money.
Yeah.
Good.
Although there's actually only like 10 votes in the difference.
You could
It's
get
almost 50-50.
You could get like work, get the $1 billion, and then just quit.
And
then
you
you're-
have to walk, like that's not in the terms and conditions.
No.
I made up this question in my head, so I'm just throwing at you all the terms and conditions. You work full time. You just happen to be a billionaire. Like people who clicked that and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna quit." Like no, sorry. The terms and conditions are you work 6 days a week, but you're a billionaire. I would so much rather like live on $50,000 a year and only work 3 days a week. You could work on like a passion project or like a hobby or something.
I think I'd get bored.
No, I do want to only work 3 days a week. Oh Jesus! My goal in life is to never have to work again.
Well, I think that's everyone's like
Yeah.
goal. Like, do you know what I mean?
There was another question actually. Would you rather? I think it was never have to work again or never sleep again.
Never work again.
Yeah, I picked that as well. Like the sleep question I put on it, like you don't get tired, like you don't feel the urge to sleep.
Well, I
actually
don't
wanna
think
check
that's
what
just,
one.
I just don't think that's healthy. Like, isn't napping and sleeping like healthy?
Yeah, but it's like you're immune to sleeping. Like it's.
Yeah, but did you ever see the Machinist?
I know, but this is a hypothetical question in a hypothetical universe where this is gonna come true that you never have to work. But never have to work again did win by the same percentage of the other question, 69 and 31%. 69 people said they'd never want to work.
69.
69 and 31 said they'd never sleep again, but you don't get tired. So I'm thinking, right, like I love sleep, I love a nap, I love getting into my bed. I actually enjoy that, and if I don't have to work, then I can enjoy getting into bed at night. Whereas if you work and you have other things to be doing, you obviously don't want to sleep because you need to get them other things done. Whereas if you get the 9 hours of work out of the way, what's the point in not sleeping at night then?
Yeah, because I think what you lose a lot of sleep over is thinking of what you need to do for the next day. Like, I know I do that. I'd sit there and be like, right, I need to send this email, right, I need to do this. Right,
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I need to wake up in 4 hours for work.
Oh, and
But if
then
you
the
take
panic
work out of
sets
the
in.
question, like, then everything's calm.
In an ideal world.
We would be billionaires and work 0 days of the week. And sleep all of the time.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be as fat as a Phil.
Do you know what?
I'd be like
welcome it.
bleeding
Welcome it.
Jabba the Hutt.
What the fuck's Jabba the Hutt?
Look up Jabba the Hutt.
I need to look this up. Everybody get yourself on.
This is what I'd look like if I didn't.
Jabba the Hutt? What?
Yeah, it was Star Wars.
Jabba. I love how I point.
That's how I would look if I didn't.
Oh my god. It reminds me of like a melted version of your one out Monsters Inc. Always watching.
No, what was it? I did it earlier. I was like, oh, nah.
Yeah, but you didn't
God.
actually do it that well, to be honest with you. It wasn't most of your best
Yeah, but
friend.
can't you remember what you
I'll
did?
be watching.
I'll
Always
be watching you,
watching Mike Wazowski.
Always watch. That is like so sore in my throat right now.
Jesus Christ.
I loved a bit of Monsters Inc. when they're like, put that thing back where it came from. Also help me. So help me.
What? Sorry, I do not know
The
that.
bit where it's like they're trying to put Boo back into the door and all the workers come in.
Oh my god, yeah.
And they're
yeah.
like, it's the new play. And
yeah,
he's like,
oh, so God help. Yeah, no, I know.
put
it,
that thing
yeah.
back where it came from, or so help me.
Yeah, no,
She looked at me like I literally was
no,
so bad.
'cause I
Monsters
had
Inc.
no
She was like,
idea
huh?
what she was talking about. Because we watched Monsters Inc. 2 the other day. That came straight to me and I'm like, it's definitely not in that.
I love Monsters Inc.
So good.
And I love the song in number 2, the college theme song. It's not words, like it's just like a marching band song.
Oh, yeah. No, that is good. It's been Amy and Niamh,
The Weird Girls Club.
But yeah, I'm trying to find there's a little quote to end on because last week we actually used the same quote as the week before. It just goes to show.
And the
how
funny
we
thing
really
was,
like
I edited these episodes and I
yeah, I was listening back on. I think it was like episode 8 or so. No, I was listening back on episode 7, and we had only recorded episode 8 like the night before. And I was like, listen. Then I got to the end and I heard the quote and I was like,
because I thought.
what?
I thought
And I
when you
texted her and
said
I was like,
it, I was like, that sounds a lot like the other one, but maybe it's just similar. I don't think it's the same quote. I think it's
Yeah.
just similar. But like I edited 2 episodes and I didn't even cover Amy was like, they're the same. They're the same.
I need to find better quotes. I legit have an
I have one.
what is it? I
No.
have a backup one.
Oh, for you're saying if mine's no use.
No, but I have one here. But like,
Is it the same as last week?
no, it's different.
I was just gonna say with the good L, what's meant to be won't pass you by.
Yeah, that's nice.
What was yours?
Mine was your life is as good as your mindset. It's the only thing. Well,
Yeah.
I'm adding this part.
Fucking riddled with anxiety.
No, but that's the whole point, is right. So we've talked about anxiety in this episode, but if you're doubting your life and having negative thoughts about everything, that's how your life's gonna be portrayed. But if you start to think positive and believe in yourself, good things will come to you, baby.
Welcome to Amy's TED Talk.
Welcome to my TED Talk where you fucking keep
Right.
interrupting me. But
We're
take
signing
that into
off.
your week. Have a lovely time.
Have a good one. Stay safe. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this
So long,
very random,
motherfuckers.
non-planned.
Is that's how that?
You don't know the restraint I had to do to not to kick her off that chair right there.
No.
Right,
let's end
this
it.
is
Bye.
it. We're signing off. Have a good one. Stay safe. And yeah, we'll be talking next week. Bye.